Hi, welcome to PrimeTime Pickleball. My name is Nicole Havlicek. We received so many questions about the different types of third shot drops, such as no spin drops, underspin drops, and topspin drops. We're also asked how the shape and height of your drop changes depending on which spin you decide to hit. You asked, we answered. This video covers exactly that and many more key things you need to be aware of, consider, and implement in order to be hitting successful drops that allow you to advance to the net without getting attacked by your opponents. Let's jump right in. Missing one of our videos is like missing an easy put-away. Don't let that be you. Subscribe now.
In this video, I'm going to be showing me hitting the third shot drop, different varieties of the third shot. I'm going to hit some underspin third shot drops and also some topspin third shot drops so that you guys can see the arc on the ball, how high my ball is relative to the net, and how it's dropping, okay? And the first thing I want to clear up is that a lot of times we think the third shot drop in particular is only a good drop if it lands inside the kitchen, inside the non-volley zone, and this is very untrue. Really, the main thing on a third shot drop is you want to make your opponents hit up on the ball, and every time your opponents have to hit up on the ball, it's going to be a lot less aggressive shot than hitting down on the ball, okay? So if they have to hit up on the ball, even if they're creating some topspin, they still have to get that ball over the net and in the court, okay? So the key on a third shot drop is making them hit up on the ball. If you could hit the ball into the kitchen, then that's great, right? You're for sure going to make them hit up on the ball, but you don't want to move your margins so close to the net. A lot of, some people think you need to have your third shot, really close to net, and really that's actually kind of impossible, okay? Your third shots are going to be usually around the last quarter or third of the non-volley zone towards the non-volley zone line, okay? So keep that in mind when you're hitting these third shots. And also, one thing I also want to mention is if your opponent is volleying the ball, that does not necessarily mean that your third shots are bad shots, okay? Like I said, because when I'm at the net and my opponents are back, my first initial thought is to hit a swinging volley, right? I want to hit a volley to keep them back, okay? If they hit a great third shot, I'm going to let it bounce. I'm going to back up and hit it, or I'll just let it bounce and I'll dink it, right? But if I am leaning in, I'm going to be able to volley a lot of the third shots that my opponents send me. But my contact point, because that ball is dropping, if it's low like this, okay, or like this, that's still a great shot. So even if I'm volleying the ball, a lot of times you'll hit your third shot and the opponents at the net are like volleying every ball. You can't seem to get the ball in front of them enough where they can't volley it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad shot, okay? As long as they're hitting up on that ball, it's going to put you in a neutral position. All right, so I'm gonna start off hitting some third shots, and then you guys could see this, the arc over the net, okay? So the margin for error, I gotta give some margin, and I don't want to hit the balls into the net, and obviously I don't want to hit it way high so that they can smash that ball, okay? But you're gonna see a variety of my balls. When they clear the actual plane of the net, it's probably gonna be anywhere from a foot to even, a foot, 2, 3, 4 feet, even up here, dropping down depending on what kind of third shot I hit. My wife Katrina's at the net right there. She's going to try to take the balls as a volley if she can. If not, she's going to let it bounce and keep this ball deep. Okay, here we go. Up. So that needs a lot more margin there. Okay. So remember, keep in mind that the main thing is I'm making sure my opponent is hitting up on that ball, okay? So that one landed in the kitchen. Now that one, was actually probably pretty deep, and that might have landed on the line. I can't tell from here, or a little deeper, but it's dropping, remember, okay? So every time this ball is in the air, it's just descending as it keeps moving. Okay, here we go. So that one was kind of near the line there. That was a really high one, but it dropped down. As you can see, these are all, especially on my backhand side, these are underspin third shot drops. So they're going a little flatter, but they have some backspin to keep that ball down. Naturally, my forehand third shot's it's a little flat. I don't undercut it that much. I'm kind of just pushing it like that, like a dink. Okay. See, but they're dropping. That's the most important thing. So that one was a little deep, but it's okay. Try to get it under control. See, and naturally, most people's backhands are going to have a little bit more backspin, and that's okay. And it's actually good to have that backspin, just how your shoulder turns hitting this backhand third shot. It's just more natural to have some underspin. Like I said, on my forehand side, I'm kind of more just pushing it out in front of me. I'm not like cutting it a lot like that. Okay. So even that one, that was like pretty deep ball, but she still had to kind of hit up on that ball. So she can't really send that ball back with a lot of pace, right? Because she has to get that in the court. So that was really low to the net, probably very risky margin there. So I'm gonna try to higher my margins. Okay. Okay, so that one was really high. All right, so now I'm gonna hit like I said, I'm gonna hit a variety. Now I'm gonna hit some top spin third shot drops, and go ahead and check out, we have a video on how to hit this third shot drop. But top spin, hitting a third shot with top spin is very effective because it really gets up there and that ball descends a lot quicker than a underspin third shot drop, and it's a lot harder to judge the depth because this thing drops a lot faster. Okay, it's definitely more an advanced third shot, but it's effective, very effective. Here we go. That one landed in the kitchen there. All right, so as you can see, also with the top spin third shot drop, it's going up, it's descending quicker than a normal drop, and also as it hits that ground, it's going to accelerate and kick forward a little bit. Just that little bit of topspin will make, just that difference that you need to change the pace of that ball. So hopefully you guys are getting a good example of how deep and how high these balls are getting over the net. So look, 3 volleys in a row. She volleyed those balls, but her contact point is maybe around that level or a little bit lower. So I'm still accomplishing my goal, right? Here we go. Trying to make her hit up on that ball. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why that's effective. Hitting that ball, this is why the third shot is so critical. Third shot drop is so critical in the game of pickleball. I'm going to make her hit up, and then that's going to allow me to come to the net. Okay, so after I hit that third shot, you're going to see me come up as much as I can, and before she hits that next ball, I'm going to make sure I split step, which is really just a dynamic hop. Okay, I'm not jumping like this. As soon as I hit that ball, I'm gonna get ready. It's a split step. I'm balanced and ready to go, and then I can move left or move right wherever she's gonna hit it. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna see my whole transition to the net using the third shot. Okay, one more. So as you can see there, yep, as long as I get that ball down, right? She has to hit up on that ball, and she has to get, for her to get that ball in the court, she has to take some pace off. She can't hit the ball as hard as she can, and that's the whole purpose, okay? Now I'm gonna try it with a topspin third shot drop. All right, okay, let me show one more. Oh, sorry. Okay, all right, so hopefully that clarified it, and you all can see that how my third shots are actually going up and down. A lot of you requested, I want to see the whole video. I want to see it from the baseline to the non-volley zone. Hopefully this was clear and it kind of showed you. And I also, you know, just want to re-emphasize that, you know, hitting that third shot drop, the key to it is making your opponents hit up on that ball. Okay, so that being said, I think that wraps up our video. Thanks so much for joining us in today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.
Thanks so much for watching. For more free video lessons, please visit primetimepickleball.com. But before you head on over there, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, for PrimeTime Pickleball shirts like this and other great apparel, please visit ptpgear.com.